everybody. Okay. Hi, I'm Khuri Irani. I'm sorry we tried earlier and we couldn't get the coach on. But now I've just been informed by the media team of Kerala Blasters that the coach is ready and he's finally figured it out. So let me send him a quick invite and let's get Mikael live. Coach has joined.
Can you hear me?
Yes! Now I can see you. I can hear you. Let's give a big clap for Coach Mikael Stahre. Hello, Coach. Welcome to India. Welcome to Kerala Blasters. Welcome to Instagram Live.
And welcome to Gothenburg.
Oh, there you are. So, Coach, first of all, thank you for doing this. As you can see, the fans have been just waiting for almost 1 hour now to try and talk to you. So we're going to do this really quick and we're going to just give the fans what they've been waiting for. Okay, let's make it worth their while.
Yeah.
First of all, how was that first meeting with the Kerala Blasters owners? I believe you all met in London and you all had a chat. So tell us how you felt the first time you found out that there was interest from Kerala Blasters in India.
I think the very first time I joined the gym and one of my agents called me and he told me that his partner had spoken to some club in India, and I said okay. And then he told me about Kerala Blasters, and I kept working at the gym. And then a couple of days after, I spoke to the sporting director Karolis in a video meeting, and I promise you that meeting went little bit more smooth than this actually. So it was a great meeting, and then he invited me to London for an interview, also with the ownership, and we had a really great chat for 3-4 hours, and then how it started.
But what was that one thing that made you seal the deal, that made you say, that's my decision, I'm coming to India, I'm going to be the head coach of Kerala Blasters? There must be that one thing that tipped the balance in the favor.
Easy answer. Fans, the atmosphere at the stadium is fantastic. I mean that's I have been should I say honestly, I mean I have in my career, I've been coaching nice teams and with the huge fan bases and so I'm really proud of that. But then when I'm look at the pictures and see the atmosphere at the stadium, that's not good. That's not amazing actually. So that was that's the tiny last part, right? But then of course also the communication with the sporting director and the ownership about how we see things and the objectives and stuff.
So I'll give you a little clue here. You know, earlier when we couldn't hear each other, that's going to happen in Kerala. When you're at a home ground, you and I will be like this. We cannot hear each other. We cannot hear our own thoughts. That's how loud and proud the Kerala Blasters fans are. So it's great. So, Coach, of course, a lot of fans have been saying this, that they've been 10 years in the Indian Super League, the best fans, the craziest fans, and still that trophy cabinet is missing silverware. So what is your plan? What is your philosophy to start filling up that cabinet of Kerala Blasters?
First of all, and you always have to be really humble and also see a little bit backwards as well. And like frankly speaking, the previous coach and the staff there have been doing a great job. And it's a fine line between winning and losing. And obviously, a couple of finals and hard defeats. So it's a tiny line, right? So I think that. Just to carry on, but of course change some things and a new voice and a little bit like, but in general, like the club is in a good mode and the owner put in lots of money, the sporting director working hard, the fans is doing well. So I mean that hopefully we can create some luck as well. Like to win a title, you need some luck, and if you work hard every day and and you are prepared, and you also, of course, also we have to bring good players, and they have to keep them fit, and then we have a chance to bring a title to the club.
So you said two things. you said we have to bring in the best players and we have to keep them fit. And these are actually two different questions that's come in from the fans. So one of the fans asked me, have you been able to bring in the players of your choice, or did you have any say in the matter when players are being signed and players are coming in? Have you been giving your inputs?
Since I mean that I signed for a few weeks ago, and we have a close discussion every single day, me and the management, and Carolis and me, we are in touch all the time. So since I signed, all plays, like first of all, the director is director, and but of course he involved the coach. That's normal, and of course that's crucial. But the main decision is from the director. Then of course I will tell my view of it. But since I came, a great dialogue every single day.
All right. And what about the young players in the team? How involved are you with the youth, and how much do you believe that the youth is actually the future?
I mean that the fan base is the heart of the club. Then also you have the academy, and of course to also develop youngsters from with the same values and so on. So that's of course that's super important, and obviously you can't bring foreigners, and like so we have these rules with the foreigner spots and all these kind of things. So I mean that I haven't been a professional player. I came from the youth academy, and for me it's super important to care of the young talents, and give them a chance, and I've been quite famous for that in my country to give the young players the chance.
And what about the team that you're bringing with you? Your assistant, that there's a free kick coach you're getting in, and any of your and other coaches that you've actually been with previously, you're bringing your team along with you. So tell us about them.
First of all, I brought Björn Mestrom. Actually, now it's like maybe 14 years ago or something like that. We work together. Frankly speaking, he's a really great man. First of all, we connect, in a perfect way. We understand each other, which means that it's not we not just like agree and have the same thoughts all the time, but we are discussing in a really good way, and we understand each other in a perfect way. It's like I must say that's the best guy I met, overall. And we have been working together in different kind of roles, and so I'm really glad to bring him over. And he will be my wingman, of course, and we are almost the same age and so on. Also work, with different kind of roles in clubs. Then we have Federico Moraes, a Portuguese guy I met in Norway 5 years ago. He's 36, so he's not that super young, but younger than me and Björn. So he's a modern coach. First of all, he also a really smart guy in general. Also he speaks lots of languages, and which is super important as well when we have a club, with players from all over the world. He's a guy like assistant coach, analyst. He also will take care of the set pieces in detail, together with the other coaches, of course. And he's like I think he will be a great fit with me and Björn and the rest of the stuff. And he's really driven. He's good with the computer. And that guy that work 24/7 to support the players and the stuff.
Wow, lovely. So, Mikael, if I was to ask you, what is Mikael's philosophy of football? What is your preferred style of football? What would you say?
Winning.
At all costs, no matter what, just
No,
win. But then,
bottom line, everything is in the bottom line is everything is about to win, right? But of course that I understand you're asking for the technical and tactical things, and for me it's like first of all I'm a man manager, which means that like first of all the leadership and how I manage the players and the stuff. That's the main thing, you know, like you can't achieve anything, you know, without management and without, you know, like to treat people well. So I think that's number one. Then secondly, I like intensity. I like intensity is not just the pace of when you're sprinting without the ball. It's also how you react, how you respond to your teammates, how do you look to each other, how you communicate. With you have to defend with your life. You know the intensity in the pressing. So for me, it's super important to possess the ball to control the game, but I want pace, intensity. Try to play the ball forward. Can we play forward? Is way better than backwards. Then of course we have to play sideways and backwards sometimes to keep possession and these kind of things. But in general, we need intensity, and we want a vertical game.
Right. Now, coach, you said that your philosophy in one word is winning. So winning is winning everything. So tell us about your preseason, because the Duran Cup, the Super Cup, all these cups are also going to be equally important before the league actually starts. So what are your plans for that?
First of all, we have a camp in Thailand, so we will start we will travel the 2nd of July, and everyone will join the camp the 3rd of July. So the first the real session will start then. And then we have around 20 days like a pre-season before we are playing the Duran Cup. So we'll stay in Thailand for 3 weeks, and of course, after this kind of long break, you need to build up the fitness part, and but at the same time, like we won't use the cup like friendly games. We have 3 games planned in Thailand. And of course, we have to be careful. We have to be smart. We have to plan it in a good way. But the idea is to be fit enough, and both physically and also playing wise, so we can first of all survive the group stage and go through, and then of course trying to win the cup. That's crystal clear.
One of the other questions that's coming from the fans is, how do you plan to integrate the new players with the existing players, the players who continued from the previous seasons? How do you kind of integrate them together to get the best and the strongest team?
When you when you're on the road 3 weeks in a camp, then it's like everything comes quite natural. We spend 24/7. The team is stay close to each other. We will practice 2 times a day mostly. We're practicing out at the pitch in the gym. We will have individual chats. We will have group meetings as well. So I mean that's pretty normal. And also that I'm a new coach as well, and some of the other, obviously Björn and Federico as well. So there was, for me, like it's like of course it's a existing group who's obviously played it with each other last year, but then it's always some additions, and I see it quite normal, but it is important to pay attention to this and involve guys and like integrate them with each other.
Absolutely. Now, coach, you said it was the fans that tipped your decision to move to Kerala Blasters. Now, I've always asked this question to most of the players and the coaches that I've interviewed before for Kerala. The fact that there's such a big fan base, there's so many fans, it's obviously going to be pressure. Now, sometimes when you're playing at home, it's the away team that feels the pressure, because the fans are crazy and they're loud, and the away team is almost scared to play on that ground. But at the same time, there's a lot of pressure and expectation on you to deliver for those fans, to deliver for this management. A club like Kerala Blasters always wants to win. How do you handle pressure?
First of all, like I have to be frank to say that I mean that I'm bored to be a coach, actually. So for me, like I started really young, and in that time, like when I managed the young kids, and I had the parents behind me and screaming and yelling and questioning about the place, and it was pressure already then. Actually, frankly speaking, and then of course, I took over AIK, the first team of AIK, in age of 33 or 34, and that's also a massive club with lots of pressure and demanding fans, and I handled that. And then I came to Gothenburg a few years later, and was the greatest rival to AIK. And then I can tell you that it was pressure too. So for me, like, it's about to create good habits every day on the pitch. To Of course, it's not just me, it's not just the players, it's not just the management and the fans. We have to do it together. But to deal with the pressure, that's part of the job. And if you don't like it, you shouldn't be a coach. And obviously, I'm still a coach after 25 years.
You'd rather have that kind of pressure than have an empty stadium and no one's really bothered. It's pleasure to have that pressure.
Yeah, of
It's a
course.
privilege.
That sometimes, it's a fine line between nice and bad things, right? And of course, losing 3-0, that can be really, really hard, and it will be a hard night, right? But I can't see it in that way. I'm a privileged guy that obviously I've been working like a professional coach for many years, and obviously I have been selected to be a coach for this kind of club, and so. I can't see it in a negative way. I have to be optimistic and see it from the bright side.
Bright side. I like how you said that. So tell me, on the bright side, what is your biggest challenge this season?
No, that's the get the team winning, right? I mean that you can play well, and you can draw or lose anyway. But it's like to make a plan who is provoking to the opponent, and also helping us to put pressure to the opponent, and also find a style so we can also use all energy from the fans. I mean that if we play a slow game at our stadium, they won't be beneficial. But can we keep it up and play fast, attacking game, counter press, chasing the opponent down? Then like there will be even more crazy atmosphere at the stadium, and then like we will feel that we are playing with maybe with 12 or 13 players instead of 11, and that can be the winning part.
So tell me that you have a preset plan that, okay, you like high intensity, high pace football, but there must be times when, according to the opposition that you're facing, you might adapt differently, you might change your plans differently according to which team you're facing.
Of course, you need first of all you need your main principles in your game. Then and that's not formation. First of all, it's a principle. What do you want in a game? What kind of DNA we want to play with, and that's intensity, compactness, and these kind of things, vertical play. But then we come to formation, and then we have also to deal with the opponent. And then you have to be tactical flexible, both formation wise, but also read the game. Depends on the result in the game, and things happens in the game, and you can't. I mean that I think that's from the past 10 years, football is changing all over the world, and you can't just play your own style for 2 times 45 minutes. You have to adapt as well. But I think if you adapt too much, you lose your style and your own philosophy and soul in a game. So I think it's important to find the balance. But first of all, your principles, then formation, then tactical, flexible, and of course in the game, okay, if we are 2-0 down or ahead, of course that's influence also the rhythm as well.
All right, so creating that right kind of balance is what you're going with, which seems normal. But tell us, coach, what angers you the most? Like, what is the one thing that Mikael coach just can't handle?
Well,
It really, is it players being late for training? Is it someone who, I don't know, is not maybe not giving it the way you want in those 90 minutes on the pitch? What is the one, or someone not maybe understanding your communication during the game? What is that one thing that just makes you really angry, football wise?
sloppiness.
Sloppiness?
Sloppiness. and like when if you're lazy, and if you always put in maximal effort and try your best every single day, and also in the game, you can't blame anyone, right? That's normal, like everyone fails sometimes. But if you're not focused, if you're sloppy, you're lazy, you're not prepared, then of course, then like that's the coach job, you to show them the right pathway, right? And that's my job together with the rest of the stuff. But lazy plays, and you can't be afraid if you play in a professional level, and specifically not in this kind of club.
Yeah, but coach, you know what happened last year? I mean, although they made it to the knockouts, Kerala Blasters had so many injuries, especially towards the second half of the season. And it's kind of those injuries that have always been the deterrent for Kerala. So there's two things. One is to prevent those injuries, first of all, from happening. And secondly, it's how you handle it. Do you have enough reinforcement? Do you have the depth in the squad? Do you have that motivation to bring those injured players back so they can give their blood and sweat on the pitch? How do you plan on handling that aspect of football?
First of all, like if you practice too hard, then like in a preventive perspective, then like you will most likely be injured in the games or in trainings. If you are loaded them too less, then the same effect and the same impact. And for me, it's super crucial that you have a daily and good communication, both with the fitness coaches, but also with the physios and the doctors. And then at the end of the day, also the players have to be super professional, regards to the nutrition, to the sleep and these kind of things, and so we can also have a frank dialogue all the time, so we don't push them too much or too less. And then injuries is included in this business, and if you rush too much and you get too stressed about injuries, then like that's not good at all, and will be even more problems. Of course, you need depth in your squad, but then you can't plan for like extraordinary like situations, and so in general 10% of the squad used to be injured in general. That's the average. So of course, if you have 25 players in general, you have 2.5 players injured, and you have less than that, that's fantastic, and if you have more than that, that's not perfect. But you have to count with that. You have around 10%.
Absolutely. Okay. Now I'm going to go a little off topic and I'm going to ask you something just random. How do you like hot weather?
First of all, I like hot weather. Sweden is freezing cold. I have to tell you that. No, but first of all, I've been on vacation many times in warm countries. Obviously, I also have been lucky to coach teams in warm countries before, and also recently now also in Thailand. So first of all, in Europe and most part of the world, you have the main session in the morning, and maybe some extra sessions or gym and in the afternoon. But in India and also in Thailand and also all these warm countries, then like you do the opposite, right? So you have the maybe more individualized sessions and gym and these kind of things, preventive work in the morning, and you have the main session in the afternoons. But in general, I like I like warm weather. That fits my my body
In
and my personality way better.
Kerala,
Huh?
you can handle the heat, you can handle the hot Kerala sun, you can handle the sweaty weather, and you can handle the hot food.
I can handle it. I think so as well, but you have to ask me in a few weeks or a few months. Then maybe the answer will be a little bit different. I don't know.
Okay, I promise. But when you do land up in Kerala, there'll be a lot of fans waiting to welcome you at the airport. And they're always, in fact, when you mentioned when you all are going to Thailand, I'm sure there'll be a unit of the Kerala Blasters fans in Thailand also welcoming you at the airport, because they never disappoint. They show up everywhere. So I will ask you this again. in some time about the weather and about the food. But what I'm going to do now, coach, is I'm going to kind of put you on the spot, and I'm going to ask you, have you done your homework about Kerala Blasters and about how they've been in this last decade in the
And
pressure?
actually, a little bit. Hopefully, good enough.
Oh, really? Okay, so this is for all the fans who are here right now. Y'all can help the coach. Okay, Nidhi and Matson and everybody's just sending these yellow hearts to you, coach. It's all the yellow Kerala hearts. Thank you. Oh, look, so many hearts have come
Good.
up. So thank you very much. But I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot and just revise you and brush your memory a little bit about this massive club called Kerala Blasters. It's just amazing. It's historic in a lot of ways. It's broken records of decibel levels everywhere around the world. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
So normally a penalty shootout is only 5, but I'm just going for sudden death. I'm going to give you 10 questions.
10.
Yes.
10. Okay. So it's a competition or between you and me?
Question you get wrong, I get 1 penalty to myself.
Okay.
For every question you get right, you get the penalty. Okay?
Okay.
So it's 10 total. If you get them wrong, I count for me. If you get them right, it's counted for you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, fans, are you all ready? You all can help the coach. But coach, if you can, then you can read the answers in the comments. I'm going to have the easiest questions first, and then I'm going to make it a little more difficult. Not very difficult, but a little difficult, okay? No cheating. Don't Google anything. Okay, let's go. First question. What is the color of Kerala Blasters' home jersey?
To me, it's mine.
What is the color of Kerala Blasters' home jersey? What color jersey does the team wear at home?
Yellow.
So easy. Fine, you get 1. Next, very easy question. Who was the first coach of Kerala Blasters in ISL? English.
I don't remember his first name, but I think it's James, right?
There are so many James. I said he's an Englishman. Goalkeeper. English
David James.
goalkeeper. Yes. Okay. I helped you. Okay. I helped you. The fans are Aksh, Kingslayers, Siddharth, Dusk. Everybody's just giving you the answers. Okay. So you have 2. Which city is the home ground of Kerala Blasters? In which city?
Kochi.
Damn easy. You got 3. Okay. Now we're progressing. Which goalkeeper did Kerala Blasters recently sign? Now,
If I pronounce it wrong,
it's fine. As long as you know the name, I'll allow you the
Kumar.
pronunciation. Okay, that's right. Som Kumar. Okay, got 4. Now here's a difficult one. Which team did Kerala Blasters face in the knockouts last season? They made it to the knockout. In the knockouts, which team did they face?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Odisha.
How did you say Chelsea?
But it's like, I don't. Odisha.
That's right, Odisha FC. Okay, so you got 5
I saw the
already.
game actually. I saw the game as well. So the entire game actually.
You did.
Yes.
Okay,
Not live,
very...
not live, but afterwards.
Okay, lovely. Okay, next one. At which position did Kerala finish the league stage last season? Which position were they on the table when the league stage ended?
Easy.
I can't count fingers. You have to say it. I'm recording this. Yes. Okay. Now take your time and think about this. Okay, this is very, very important because all of the banners and the tifos that you will see in the stadium will have this on it for sure. Which animal is on the crest?
That's also super important. Easy for that. My previous club also had the same. So elephant.
Elephant. Okay, that's right.
Going well.
Now
huh?
I'm going to.
Doing well.
You're doing very well. Yes. But also because I've kept the questions very easy and all the fans are also helping you out here. Now listen to this very carefully. The only Kerala Blasters player to win Hero of the League award?
Sorry, but I can't type this up. So, my bad.
Only one Kerala Blasters player has won the award as Hero
My
of the
bad.
League at the end
My
of the
bad.
Indian.
My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Okay, wait, let's see if the answers come in with the fans. Come on, fans, this one is for you. Help your coach out. The only Kerala Blasters player to win Hero of the League award at the end of the league. Okay, Sakti has given the right answer. No, it's not Dimi Bilal. Yes, Akash, you're right. It's Ian Hume in season 1. He was hero of the league.
And yeah,
That was Ian Hume in season 1. An absolute club legend. Gave it his all for the club. Just what
sorry for that.
guy.
Sorry for that.
What an amazing guy, Ian Hume. Okay, I got one. Okay. What is the highest position Kerala Blasters have finished on the table in the ISL?
Second.
Which is the highest position they finished?
Second.
Can you tell me in which season?
No.
No, okay. This was in 2016. This is season 3. Yes, they finished second on the table. All right. And then they, of course, made it to the finals as well. So now my final question to you. I'm very excited for the question because I was almost not going to ask you. And then I said, you know what, let me just ask you. Kerala Blasters have made it to the finals of the Indian Super League 3 times. Can you tell me in which 3 seasons? Name the year.
14.
14, yes.
16.
Yes. Come on.
21.
21, 22.
21st and 22nd. 22. Yeah.
Well done. 2014, 2016, and 21, 22
And
season.
hopefully,
Well done.
and hopefully, this upcoming season will be a fantastic one as well.
24, 25 season, and this time you'll go one step closer than just making it to the finals. This time the trophy cabinet is definitely going to fill up, starting with the Durand Cup or the Super Cup or the Indian Super League. But Kerala Blasters fans are finally going to get what they asked for, right?
Well, but we have to work every single day and be really humble. But of course, and that's a really clear message also from the management and the ownership. Then the club wants to win and give something back also to the fans. And I mean that we are spending money, we are spending effort. We are bringing good players and hopefully also some good coaches. And like everything is about to win. Then like we have to be humbled. Like we are facing good teams and other teams also investing in and put effort. So, but of course we want to win any trophies really soon. That's crystal clear.
That's great. And I have a little surprise for you. I have a little quote that has been sent by the ownership. Nikhil himself has sent me this, and I'm going to share this with you now. And this is what he says. Mikael was very impressive in our meeting in London. There was so much energy and passion in the way he spoke and presented. We went with him because you could see this hunger and motivation in his eyes. That's what we want. We want someone who not only believes in our Kerala Blasters project, but also can see the importance of taking our team to the next level. And that is our new head coach, Mikael. Yeah. We saw that in him.
That was big words, actually. So a little bit, you can't see that, but a little bit of goosebumps, actually.
Oh, how lovely!
No, for me it was fantastic words. Of course, like I'm an energetic and guy with a big heart, and I will give everything to help the team and please the management, ownership, and the fans, of course. So all together, let's make history.
Absolutely. Now, Mikael, before I let you go, because it's getting quite late here in India as well, it's almost bedtime for some people waiting on. But I want you to talk now directly to the thousands and lakhs and millions of Kerala Blasters fans all over the world, and especially here in India. What is your message? This is the first time you're talking to them directly. The stage is yours, Mikael. What would you say to them?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's
All right.
That's the message. So keep going, keep support the team, give the players the energy on the pitch. You know, like it will be really hard for the opponents to come to our stadium and face us every single week. So you know, let's say keep going, yeah, and make it real loud, literal.
Oh, you can bet on that. It's just the ground is going to be shaking. Even when your bus is miles away from the stadium and the team bus is approaching the stadium, you will hear a roar. I'm not joking. You'll hear a roar all around your bus, and they'll just be following you and just supporting you. Win, lose, or draw, these fans will stay loyal.
Fantastic.
And we're looking for having you here in India. We're looking forward to trophy and silverware for Kerala Blasters, and just everyone's going to give you their heart and soul. Thank you, Mikael.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing this. We'll see you very soon here on Indian soil and wish you all the best for the upcoming season.
Ciao.
Bye. Thank you to all the fans for being here on our live. We'll be doing this again very soon. Please keep sending your good wishes and keep sending your prayers and your blessings to the coach and the new team so they can take it one step further. This is Khuri Irani saying bye. Mwah. See you guys.